Well, as part of this technique, the very first thing that you do is take the client into a past life, because a lot of the answers will be found there, because some of the answers in this life go back to other lives, whether they're illness, their phobias, or whatever. So the past life, though, is the beginning. It's the tip of the iceberg, because we go way beyond that. But going into a past life is very simple, very easy. And you do it with the hypnosis. But I never know where the person is going to go. That's the fun of this, because it's always out of the blue. We never know the connection. But they will always go to the most appropriate time and place to explain what's happening in their life right now. And they find their answers that way. But the past life is just the very, very beginning. Then we go to this great power that I work with. That's where all of the healing and all of the answers and all of the very important work comes from. But the past life is easy. You just go into a trance and go back into the past to find out the most appropriate life for you to look at. You know, I've been doing this work for 45 years. And over that time, I invented my own technique, because 45 years ago, nobody was doing anything like this. There were no books out. There was nothing to show you how to do anything. So I had to invent my own technique on how to do this. And gradually, over that time, I began to find out new things that came in that nobody else had ever discovered. So as it went along, eventually I had this other force, I guess you would say, that started coming in to the sessions. Now I say it's the greatest force in the universe. There's nothing greater than it. It has absolute power. It can answer any question anybody wants. It can also have instant healing of anything immediately, that quickly. So this is the part that I work with. And I didn't know what to call it. I began calling it the subconscious, because I didn't have a name for it. And they said, "We don't care what you call us, we don't have a name anyway. We'll work with you." But some people say we are communicating with the higher self, the oversoul, the higher consciousness. Some people call it the universal consciousness. But all of those names mean something big and huge. And that's what we found a way to communicate with that. So I call it the subconscious. My students have begun calling it the SC, because it has the answers to everything. It has absolute power. And it is also total love. It's a joy to work with, because I've seen the miracles it can do. It enters into the person and does all the healing instantly. It's beautiful and wonderful to watch. And that's the energy that I'm working in constantly. It's beautiful and very, very effective.